Well, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see all of you who are already here. Hello, Lurks. My favorite bot. Diapered, my other favorite bot, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed the April Fool's stream. I had a lot of fun with that. It was longer than I expected it. I didn't expect a 7-hour stream. But such is life. I sure hope you all enjoyed it, because I burned up some serious data time on that. Turns out that it was... I put 14 gigabytes on my phone, and then there was a problem with the save file, where I saved the video to, so I had to download it from Twitch, which was another 14 gigabytes, but this time on my internal network, on the one that we have in the house. Did all the editing for that, uploaded it to YouTube, which was another 14 gigabytes of data, and then cut up Zork 1, 2, and 3, because I tend to cut up put up the completed games in our clips and shorts section on YouTube, which was another 14 gigabytes of data. So we put some stress on the system. I'm hoping that doesn't show up in a big bill. If it does, I should have enough to pay for it, but we do have a Patreon and a PayPal, if you care to help out with that. So today we're doing the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is probably the one system that got the most use, but not for the right reason. In the late 90s, my PlayStation blew out. I literally had done so much with that system and played it so often that the motor died on it. And back in the day, instead of getting it repaired, PlayStation 2 had PlayStation 1 compatibility, so I got a PlayStation 2. I don't have all that many games for it. I mainly got it because by this time the 5-game rule had kicked in. I needed 5 games before I would pick up a console. Counting the PlayStation 1 at the time, I had 31 games. So yeah, I was like, PlayStation 2 is a good investment. This is the same PlayStation 2 I picked up when the very first one. I actually have 2 others. 2 slim PlayStation 2s that were given to me over the years. I'm not putting stress on those till the giant behemoth PlayStation 2 that you're seeing on your screen right now blows out. Oh, hello, former podcaster. I didn't hardly use it as a DVD player because by this time I had a DVD drive and I had a hardware decoder on there that was region free. So I was getting stuff from Japan and from Britain and watching it on there. It was actually kind of cool because it was called the Hollywood Plus driver, and the Hollywood Plus driver actually had instructions on it that specifically said in the manual, region encoding for this drive is done in software. Please do not attempt to circumvent this. And I was like, I hear you 100%. I'm going to circumvent this. And it was fairly easy. There was a program called Remote Selector. I could watch my Doctor Who DVDs from Britain and my Japanese anime DVDs from Japan. So, down with region coding. But yeah, mostly I got the PlayStation 2 for PlayStation 1 games. I don't have that many PlayStation 2 games, but we should probably get to it. Today's game selection... Top winner of the poll, hello Dean, is Capcom vs SNK 2, the greatest fighting game of all time. I will fight people for that. Street Fighter EX3, the weirdest fighting game of the EX series, which was just really strange to begin with. Robotech Battlecry. I'm not exactly sure why this got so many votes. It was actually in the first place for a while there. But we'll be playing that one as well. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not right. No, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is not on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is on the list. And then finally... Galactic Wrestling featuring Ultimate Muscle. Another one I didn't expect to show up on the list. But there's a problem with this one. It's a demo disc, so I don't know exactly how much I'll be able to play off of that. So I have another disc here just in case that one ends up being like a 5-minute segment and we need more time. So let's get to it. Let's do the thing with the stuff. Oh, I should probably move everything out of the disc tray. I'm a little concerned about this PlayStation 2 just because the disc tray on it is very slow. It's slower than I remember it being, so I'm wondering if that old motor is going out too. I remember being fascinated by the LEDs on this, the green power LED and the blue disc LED. Capcom vs SNK 2, my favorite fighting game of all time. Capcom vs SNK 1 is really good. I do love it. Oh, let's see if we can get past the memory card. We had a memory card problem earlier where it wouldn't let me go past without the memory card. Would you like to start without saving? Yes. Okay. I tried it yesterday. It wouldn't let me go past that screen, but I found out later that the controller was busted.
All records are made to be broken.
All records are made to be broken. I love this game. My favorite fighting game of all time. Capcom vs SNK 1 is very good and very SNK. This one's very Capcom. I do miss some of the SNK-ness of the first game, but just having the mechanics that they did for this game is worth the change. PS2 Linux? What would you use PS2 Linux for? Other than using Linux on PS2.
This is the tournament for the new millennium. You'll experience the most exciting battle in history. Let's get ready to battle. Feel the intensity when power and technique collide.
Oh, it was, yeah. It was official, wasn't it? Actually, one of the weirdest things I ever saw for a PlayStation system other than PS Linux was Zork 1 for the PlayStation that had graphics. It was a Japanese only
Capcom versus
release.
SNK 2. Mark of the Millennium 2001. Capcom versus Keep Rockin' Baby.
Keep rocking, baby. Capcom versus SNK2. My favorite line that he has later is if you put your name in the high score, he says, "Inscribe your glorious name." I have trouble not saying that. We are playing this without the memory card, mainly because the memory card, I'm up to God Rugal on that, and I've never been able to beat him, and I'd like to not be that humiliated in the first game of today's stream.
This is the first dream event of the 20. Great! I knew that groove was in your Millionaire Fighting 2000.
I also love that the announcer will critique your fighting.
What an incredible cast of warriors has gathered here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion. Keep rocking, baby. Next location is Barentsburg.
Also, I love all the backgrounds. I love this 2.5D style that they had in this game. The characters were 2D, but everything in the background was 3D.
Live and let die. Fight!
I will say, however, now that I'm actually playing this, I forgot how much I hate the PlayStation controller for the PlayStation controller for fighting games. It's just tough. Okay, that was too easy, and I'm wondering if I should check the difficulty settings. I don't want another thing like last time where we had level 1 Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Live and let die. Fight. Wow, they get out with a sneak attack at the start of the round.
Especially since I'm playing this with the memory card off. This is too easy.
Capcom, first check it out.
Level 3, that's not so bad. Put on level 4. And we'll pick some of my other characters too, instead of just Chun-Li.
This is the first dream event of the 20th. Great! I knew that groove was in the Millionaire Fighting 2001. What an incredible cast of warriors has gathered here. However, only one team shall be crowned the champion of the Millionaire Fighting 2001.
We'll pick 3 characters I don't normally play all that much.
Next location is London. Hey, come on, come on! This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
There, that's a little better. Come on, do your house up again. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the controller on the PlayStation 2. It is actually really hard to play fighting games on. There we go. And you blocked it anyway. So, those were supposed to be dragon punches. Yeah, use. I love this guy. This little other guy. Come on, do it. Dan is... No, it is not a reference to Dan. Dan is a reference to her.
Just look at the expressions on their faces. You can see the intensity in their eyes. What power! Who can stop these devastating warriors?
I love that they critique your game.
Next location is Barentsburg.
I think his name is Cho. He's actually a team. They work together in all the games that they're in.
Fight!
Hokey smokes! That's what I hear him say every single time. Hokey smokes! Surprise toes. Surprise toes.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
My buttons are not right. Ooh, that buzz is not good. This should be hard kick. These should be... No. Wait. Medium punch, hard punch. Right ones should be light kick. And these should be light punch. I was wondering why some of these shots weren't coming off. Yeah, now the buzz is kind of gone, so I'm wondering if it's just something that gets overpowered by the rest of the sound. Hopefully. Kind of like the other system. Well, no, that was the PlayStation that was doing that, I think. Maybe it's just something in the... Maybe it's just something in the Sony systems. So one of the big jokes with Morrigan for years was they never updated her sprites, ever. She has the same sprites from the first game, where everyone else got redrawn for Capcom vs SNK 2. They still gave her same old sprites, and it really shows how chunky she is. Ow, 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 ow.
Get it on.
Get it on.
Live and let die. Fight! What we like to call damage. Easy operation. Go for broke. Fight!
Martial artist in training versus special operations force. This should not even be an issue.
Some may say that it was luck that helped this team to advance. That doesn't matter to me, because the bottom line is that this team won. They just better keep in mind that luck works in many mysterious ways.
Dude, be nice. Be nice.
Next location is
Kinderdijk. My favorite piece of music from my favorite game. I actually used it as the intro.
Live and let die. Fight! Feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Okay, now I can't not hear Surprise Toes, so thank you, Dean. Thank you for ruining my favorite game for 20 years.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Soulfish.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
You know, I didn't realize this, but that is actually supposed to be like the spiritual successor of the original SNK Athena from the mid '80s. It was a rough game. It was one of those like Nintendo hard games, despite being made by SNK. Yeah, CVS 2, Spectre. Best fighting game out there.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky attack at the start of the round.
If you've ever wondered how I learned how to play Nakaruru, just watch the computer. Yeah, this game is still the best fighting game out there. I swear it is. Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5. No, this game. Not that those are bad. I just prefer this one. Well, come on, do something. Nakaruru is... wow. Yeah, she is super overpowering still. They didn't knock her down for this game at all. Also doesn't help that I was kind of intimidated for a second there. But that's okay.
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong.
So I had to hurt you very badly.
What's up with that? Someone is going to have to take that team down. Keep rocking, baby. This is the first dream event. Great! I knew that groove was in the Millionaire Fighting 2001. What an name! Keep rocking, baby. Next location is Kinderdijk.
Watch me completely blow it with Nakaruru again.
Live and let die. Fight!
Also, I love the version of Chun-Li that they have in this, which is like an anime version of her Street Fighter 3 version. This game has taken no prisoners today. It must have heard me earlier when I said it was being too easy. Will you kindly die?
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. KO! This battle is about to explode. Fight! They came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
That was the move I was trying to do the last time around. That's one of the reasons why I like this game so much, is that it actually gives you a good fight. Notice how many times that I'm attacking them and they're attacking me and we both hit. That usually doesn't happen.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
It's one thing for one to overpower the other, but it's another to actually have them both hit at the same time.
For broke. Fight!
I wish I knew her super. She's gonna kick my ass. Yep. By just the sliverest, just the smallest sliver. And that's my most powerful team.
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete. I mean,
what's up with that?
Check it out. This is the first dream event of the 21st century. Great! I knew that cruise was in the Millionaire Fighting 2001 is about to begin. Hardcore fans have been eagerly anticipating this event, and now the waiting is finally over. Check your training wheels at the door, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be one incredible battle that won't easily be forgotten. The time has come when the new history is going to unfold. You can feel the intensity in the air as keep rocking,
Time.
baby.
Let's see if we can do it with Team Street Fighter.
Next location is Kinder Dike. Live and let die. Fight!
My kingdom for a Super Nintendo adapter for this. Take that! Guess I showed him.
This is is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Spinning ball kick!
Take that. Oh! I can throw two. Ow. My thumb is hurting from this.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Sure. Now I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Live and let die. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
Jeez. Holy crap. Wow. I keep forgetting that Nakaruru is like the most powerful character in the game.
Go for broke. Fight!
And yet I still can't beat Akuma with her. There, finally. Whew. That was tough.
Hey, who allowed them to join this tournament? They're way too strong to compete.
Don't say that to Nakaruru, she'll just get angrier.
Someone is going to have to take that team down. Next location is Nairobi.
Just make Nakaruru mad.
Samadhi. This battle is about to explode. Fight! You are wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
Ow. Jump forward, please. I liked how you teleported away from that to right back into that. That works for me.
Live and let die. Fight!
めんね。ね。お手柔らかに頼むわね。俺には勝てないって。なんか言った？
I really need a translation of the stuff that they say. I'm assuming this is because they're both from China. Oops. My bad.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Now they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Of the combination
It's not Nairobi, it's Nairobi.
where the men are separated from the boys, and the strongest of all will be decided.
Oh, no geese. No geese slash
In the making.
Akuma.
Let's get it on.
Probably because I was destroyed by Nakaruru so many times.
This is what the world is watching. Get ready. Bring it on.
Nairobi versus Nairobi.
Next location is
Osaka.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight! Wow, they came out with a sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round.
Stop it. I don't think I'm going to get any of the special endings, which is okay, because that means I can officially call this game finished when I finish it. On my memory card, anytime that I finish the game, I immediately go up against Akuma and God Rugal. I've never actually beaten the game. I've never beaten God Rugal.
Is about to explode. Fight!
Take that. Oh! Ouch! They had some really weird palettes in this game. The 80s threw up, yeah. Jeez, dude. There, finally. I wonder if I'm gonna win this with my not usual team for once.
Go for broke.
Chun-Li, Bison, and Ken are the three characters I play the most in regular Street Fighter. That didn't work at all. It's looking like it's going to be Chun-Li and Bison teaming up to win this one. Yeah, my usual team for this is always, for SNK2, is Chun-Li, Mai, and Nakaruru with a secondary team of... Do I get anyone? I doubt it. A secondary team of King, Yuri. Why did my brain farted on that one? King, Yuri, and usually it's either Athena or Morrigan. This is the first time I've ever pulled out like Team Street Fighter. I prefer Ken over Ryu because Ken actually, they do have slight differences. Is it going to be the foot or the shoe? Is it the foot or the shoe? Is it the foot or the shoe? It's the evil foot. Ken and Ryu actually have slightly different moves. Ken's Dragon Punch goes farther. Ken's Hurricane Kick hits more times. And I think the recovery on Ryu's Fireball is faster. So when I play Ken, I usually play it for like the extra Dragon Punch and the multiple hits. Oh, that's a good team, yeah, Spectre. Terry, Ryo, and King. And Benimaru, if you know how to play Benimaru, it's a lot like, who's the one that I used to say that to about, I think it was Saga. Dhalsim. If you know how to play Dhalsim, he's an amazing character. He is hard to beat if you can master him. He is just really hard to master. I like to think of myself as a better Dhalsim player, and it's wonderful if you can figure out how he works. So we'll consider this one done. Although I still haven't beat Garuko. One day I'll beat that game. I've had it for 20 years. And now, so I have this game for PlayStation 2. I also had it for Dreamcast. Once upon a time, I don't know where it went. It's disappeared on me. If I could find it on the Dreamcast, I could probably get a lot better on it, simply because it has a better D-pad. PlayStation pads are terrible for fighting games. I hate them. They hurt my thumb. A lot of times, if you watch the replay on this, you'll see Chun-Li punching twice. That's not me actually punching twice, that's me trying to pull out a fireball. Just because the D-pad on these things don't lend themselves to diagonals real well. I end up pressing the plastic instead of the button. The plastic shield around it. What's next on the list? Street Fighter EX3. Come on, let me inscribe my glorious name. And you. I want to inscribe my glorious name.
Earned your place in history. Inscribe your glorious name here.
They'll always remember me in Nairobi.
I know that you'll be back. records are made to be broken.
Next game. Whoop. Next game. I forgot you can eject these things and it won't actually restart the game. Street Fighter EX3 plus Alpha 2 Gold. We could put a DVD in here and watch a DVD. Need to test that part out too. We'll watch Shrek. I know, I did that on purpose. The EX series is such a weird series of games because Capcom didn't have a lot to do with these games. It was a third party called Arika. And like when EX1 came out, it was terrible looking. It was just chunky and blocky. It looked like Super FX style polygons. EX2 wasn't much better. EX3 got a lot better, but it still looks kind of weird for the time. But the mechanics on it are solid, but also weird. I haven't played this game in forever. I'm surprised at that. EX2 is not a bad game. I mean, well, yeah, none of the EX series is actually a bad game. They've got some solid mechanics if the like 3-level supers are kind of weird. Difficulty, we'll take normal. Medium punch, hard punch. I think the 3 punches in this are light punch. We'll find out. Also, that was such an easy game configuration menu. Thank you for doing this, EX3. Medium, that's light. Medium, hard, light, medium, hard. Oh, yeah, that. No. I think we're good. Which Street Fighter the movie? The arcade game or the PlayStation game? Because Street Fighter the movie, the game for PlayStation, is actually really good. It's basically Super Turbo. And Super Turbo is my favorite Street Fighter 2 game. If it's the arcade game, that's very different. But also, it's its own monster, but it's not a terrible monster. Yeah, the arcade one is its own thing. It's not Street Fighter, but for what it is, it's not bad. Not terribly good. Not bad. Backhanded compliments all around. Skullomania! Bonerama. Oh, I have to choose. We're going to choose Bonerama. Are we playing? Are we going? There we go.
Battle 1, fight!
Okay, I don't remember this being the actual, like, tournament. Wow, I don't remember this. Holy crap, what did I just do? What just happened?
Continue.
No.
Game over.
No! What happened? Is that how the game played? I don't remember. I can't remember the last time I cracked this game open. Maybe I'm thinking EX2.
Street Fighter EX3.
We'll try it again now that I'm ready for it.
Chun-Li.
I seem to remember it being just regular 1-on-1 mode, not 1-on-3. But now that I'm ready for it, who knows? I'll lose a little less.
Battle 1, fight!
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm ready for y'all. It's just basically dramatic battle. Take that, Skullo. Absolutely, I will let Bonerama on my team. Absolutely. Okay, now it's playing like I remember. They brought back Skullomania for SNK, or oh, what was it? The Girl Fighter game for SNK, except they made her a woman. Much like they did with Terry Bogard. SNK Heroines, yes, you're right. They brought Skullomania back for that as a woman. I love how they do that too. The whole everyone in this world is going to, in this like dream world, is a woman, and if you're not a woman going into this dream world, oh, you soon will be. There we go. I don't think Skullo wanted to transition. I don't think anyone who showed up in that game, except for the possibility of Yori, wanted to transition. Only because Yori had already done it before.
Battle 3, fight!
Who knows, if we go to series... Let's go to series. That's what I've been calling it. If we go past this, if we go past the tests, maybe we'll do a run of heroines, because it's basically SNK Smash or Baby's first SNK. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Yeah, once the tests are over, I'm still considering doing more streams, but I'm not sure how I'm going to handle those yet. Because the streams were always going to end once I finished up, but I'm having a lot of fun with these, and I hope y'all are. The Zelda streams, I ended and decided not to keep streaming because no one came to them, and there wasn't anyone to talk to, and there wasn't anything going on, so I ended. Decided to give it another chance. Please let me have Hokuto on my team. Let me have Hokuto on my team. Hokuto was my favorite character in this, just because she was different. Yeah, you and your corn pants better run. Yay! Let me have Hokuto on the team, please. Ah, who knows? I'm thinking of changing the time from from Sunday to Saturday, or maybe sometime on the weekday. Focusing on... So the idea would be to go through... I have a gigantic list of every single game I have, whether I finished it, or I haven't finished it, or I'm working on it. And the idea would be to play that game to completion on stream. I didn't get Hokuto. To play on stream until it's done, and then move on to the next one. So that's a thought that I'm considering. I will stop everything for Skyward Sword when it comes out, though. Ow. I got this backwards again. That's why I'm off my game. It didn't let me take Hokuto.
Tiger Shot! Tiger Shot! Tiger Genocide! Tiger Cry! Tiger Shot! Tiger Blow!
Tiger Blow!
Get ahead! Tiger Genocide! Tiger Joe! Tiger Blow!
Tiger Joe!
Tiger Shot! Tiger Head! Tiger Shot!
But yeah, I am considering continuing them. I might take a couple of weeks break. I might change the time. I think 5 o'clock may be a little late for the East Coast, and a little could stand to be a little earlier on the West Coast. I'm actually interested in what you all think. Let me know. Let me know what you think of future games. Is there anything you'd like to see? Anything you'd like to change?
Final battle.
Oh, the hallways in this game bother me. It's non-Euclidean geometry. The back moves faster than the front. Knockout. I won and I didn't do a damn thing. That was quick. I don't remember the Mr. T thing. Oh, right, the ending.
Battle. Fight.
I forgot about that screen. I don't think you can post links in the chat, team. Well, that was quick. I didn't expect that one to be over so quickly. Let's do Robotech Battlecry for the next 30 minutes, because that one actually has a training section that you have to get through before you can get into the game. Again, not sure why people voted for Robotech Battlecry, but I'll allow it. I'm a huge Robotech fan since I was a kid, so when I found out this game was coming out, and it wasn't just the simple Macross, shoot 'em up that most Robotech games tended to be, because they just brought it in from Macross from Japan, and it was essentially Life Force or Gradius. This was a completely different game. I decided I'd pick it up. And it's actually a fun game. It's a very mission-based flight game. The downside is that in order to play it, you have to basically claw your controller really weirdly. I wish to continue without saving. I actually checked this last night with my memory card, and apparently there's no Robotech save on there, which blows my mind because I love this game. We'll do a quick training run so I remember how to play this game, because it's been a long time. It embiggens the PlayStation. BD Active embiggens the PlayStation. Also, I loved how this game, like I said, most of the Robotech games before this, other than Crystal Dreams, which never came out, were just ports of the Macross games in Japan, which were essentially clones of Gradius-style games. Whoever did this knew their stuff. They knew their Robotech, because I am like a Robotech super fan. And whoever did this game knew what they were doing. It's been a while. Let's practice. We got 30 minutes. Plus, they brought back all the voice actors, including the person who does Lisa Hayes, who I've always loved her voice.
Welcome to Veritech Training, Jack. Good to have you with us. Remember, some of your controls will be temporarily disabled until you're ready to use them. This is Battleoid mode. It's highly maneuverable and excellent at close quarters fighting, among other things. Remember, if you can fly a jet,
I don't remember the Min-May segments, if there were any. If they brought back Rebecca Forstadt for that or not. The SDF-1 sitting over there. Yay, I'm walking around. Okay, I learned how to walk. Give me the next thing.
That's it? See how easy it is?
Yes.
Let's get you familiar with boosting techniques. Boosting gives you an extra burst of speed, which is just what you need for evasive maneuvers. Believe me, you're going to need it. Remember that you can boost in any direction, even when you're strafing. In Battleoid mode, boosting gives you limited flight capabilities. land on top of those 3 structures.
You bet, buddy. I know the future, and you're gonna die in episode 18.
You've got the idea. Now, try to land on the other platforms.
In the American version, that episode had a great title called Farewell Good Brother, which completely ruined the surprise. But it's still better than the Japanese one, whose episode named Pineapple Salad.
Well done. That wraps up boost training. You're ready to move on to target practice.
Spoilers for a 40-year-old
You can
cartoon.
use these destroyed drones to practice switching targets. They'll appear as red blips on your radar. That means there are enemy targets nearby. Notice that a red arrow has appeared in the radar area of the heads-up display. It's pointing in the direction of the enemy you just targeted. Press the target button to cycle through enemy targets. If you hold the button, targets continue to cycle.
Whee!
Try targeting that Tomahawk drone. Great! Now destroy it by pressing the primary weapon. Take care not to overheat your gun. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Let's move on to another exercise. Shooting down enemy missiles is tricky business, but it's a great skill to master. You can target missiles automatically by pressing the secondary weapon button. Get ready. The Destroid is about to fire.
What's my secondary one? I don't know what my secondary gun is. Circle. Whee!
I think you're ready for a little sniper training. It's a handy weapon to use against faraway targets, or if you need to hit something with precision.
I'm gonna go visit the STF-1. Oh. Good. Okay, what am I supposed to shoot? Oh right, this is where I have to like hold the button all weird. There. Yeah, I'm pressing the top button with my thumb and having to mash the other button with the bottom portion of my thumb while also trying to move the controller around with my other thumb and zoom in with my... Yeah, it's a tough thing. Okay, zoom in. They even got like the blowing up animation, right? Come on. There. Just kill it. Kill it with fire. Did I get them all? No, there's one over there. That should be all of them, right? Are there any more? Oh, there's one more.
of sniper training.
Ooh, I should take a look at that. I remember seeing the Korean Street Fighter TV series and going, holy crap. That was a weird game. Or weird show.
This is the Guardian transformation mode. It has a good mixture of Battleoid and jet capabilities.
IFD video?
Let's practice the controls by hitting those beacons just ahead of you. Those green blips on the radar tell you where all the beacons are.
Trying. Nope. Maybe, Jen, if you didn't just jam the freaking analog control all the way and actually used it finessely, you might be able to fly this thing a little better. It's always been my problem with analog control. I just want to jam it all the way to the end. Use the analog control gently. May be able to actually play some of these games.
I'm impressed. You're a fast learner. See the blue arrow on your radar? When it appears, the blue arrow points to the direction of your next objective.
I actually,
Your Veritech is in Guardian mode. You can pick up any objects marked with that green icon. Press the special action button when you get close to an object to pick it up.
what's the special
Press the
action
button
button?
again to drop it.
So back in the day, special ability is triangle.
Remember that once you pick something up, you can't transform until you've dropped what you're holding. Pick up those canisters and drop them off at the landing platform.
Back in the day when I was doing VHS tape trading like crazy, I was actually a member of a really hard to find company called
Pretty easy, huh?
Video Search
Now
of
bring the
Miami.
rest of the canisters back
And I used to get some weird stuff from them. They had a lot of stuff that was very, very questionable. I usually ended up getting it for just the weird imports. Just weird stuff from all over the world. Mainly because I enjoyed seeing stuff that you couldn't get in America. But it had some weird things in there. My favorite one was a Japanese ripoff of Silence of the Lambs called Dr. Lamb. Come on, pick it up. It wasn't very good, but it was very much more a hard-boiled police drama with Hannibal Lecter instead of a psychological thriller with FBI Clarice. I think my friend Steph probably still has the movie. But yeah, you can get all sorts of weird stuff from there. I'm gonna end up spending all my time in training and not actually doing any missions. If we go over the 30-minute time for this, we'll do at least one mission.
Nice work. Now for the fun stuff. Missile practice. The Guardian is equipped with light missiles. They're very maneuverable short-range weapons. You can fire them by pressing and releasing the secondary weapon button. Missiles fire off in volleys, which are represented by those green missile icons you see in the lower left of your heads-up display.
Maybe we'll have movie night on some of these streams where I pull out a movie that is dubiously copyrighted so I can get past Twitch. And, I'd love to be able to move around. That would actually be kind of neat, just like have a bad movie night.
This is the fighter mode. It's the fastest of the
This is one of the reasons I like Battlecry so much. I love flight sim battle stuff.
First off, you can boost
I love
to
Star
increase your
Fox.
speed at any time. All right, it's time for some combat training. The secondary weapon button launches heavy missiles. They have a greater range and do more damage compared to the Guardian's light missiles, but they're a bit less maneuverable. The special action button launches decoys. They're a good way to keep enemy missiles off your back. Practice your weapon systems by taking out those Veritech drones. Don't worry, they're harmless. Great work. Now let's see how well you do against some more lively opponents. These drones have live ammunition, so stay on your toes.
This is the stuff I love.
Keep up this performance, and you're likely to graduate at the head of your class. This ends the fighter training session.
Cool, we have 5 minutes left in the 30 minutes I allotted for this game. We'll play one mission. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to look up Forgotten VCR at this point. I want Miria's. Yeah. Well, I guess Jack has Miria's colors.
My name is Jack Archer, and I'm a pilot of the Robotech Defense Force.
But I have the
I was
voice
born
actor for
just
Max
before the
Sterling.
global war. My parents died soon after the war began, so I had to learn how to survive on my own. Sometimes I wonder what kind of person I might have been if things were
You're not wrong, Dean.
different. It's one of my darkest.
One of my
fears.
favorite sequences in Robotech is completely marred by playing the same 3 seconds of music over and over again for,
The global war had been going on
like,
for a long time. All
what,
the
5
experienced
minutes
pilots
straight of the same
were
3
dead.
seconds of music?
My government was desperate, and the draftees started getting younger and younger. I needed a way to escape all that misery on the ground, so I didn't mind much when I got drafted. Flight training came easy to me. It was like I was meant to be a pilot. They said I had a rare talent, but somehow I didn't see it that way. After
Very
a few
good
years,
line of the
government
night,
dissolved.
Spectre. Allegedly is a
I
good way to
became a
describe
mercenary,
IFD stuff.
hiring out to any nation that could afford me. I didn't care. Just so long as I
You
stayed
are
up in the
not,
clouds where I could
not
forget
wrong
about
with
all the
stuff
troubles
like that
down
in
on
Video
Earth.
Search of Miami and all those
The war ended
wonderful
in a
fun
single
places
day.
back in the
All
day.
it took was a miracle. A gigantic alien spaceship broke through hyperspace on a collision course with the Earth and crashed into a small island in the South Pacific called Macross Island. The leaders of the world's nations called a ceasefire and assembled the most brilliant minds of the time to examine the spaceship and assess the possible threat of alien invasion. The evidence they found pointed to a highly advanced civilization.
I've
with
condensed the
technology
entire
far
first
beyond
episode of
what we
Robotech
had
to
on Earth.
5 minutes in case you
Something
haven't
the
seen this
scientists
at
call
this point 15-year-old
robotechnology.
television show.
But there was an even greater discovery.
Obscure
The
television show.
scientists found a supply of protoculture aboard the ship. A new and nearly inexhaustible energy source used to power the alien machines. The spaceship was some kind of advanced warship, bristling with powerful weaponry. They called it the Super Dimension Fortress, or the SDF-1 for short. They began rebuilding the ship as they unlocked the secrets of robotechnology. After the arrival of the SDF-1, work kind of dried up for a while. With the war over, no one wanted to hire mercenaries. The world
So I
was at
became a
peace
dancer.
For the first time I can remember. And I was starting to get used to the idea. Those were happy times. I had been living in Macross City, helping to rebuild the SDF-1. I was just getting used to my new life when Roy Fokker, the legendary Skull leader himself, recognized me as I was getting off work. We had met a few times during the war. Sometimes I was on his side, and sometimes I flew against him. Over the years, we ended up forming a friendship. He told me he needed pilots to join a new military outfit called the Robotech Defense Force. Roy said they had some new kind of high-performance fighter that could beat anything I ever flew. They called it a Veritech. I made Roy prove it to me, fighter to fighter. Why did the military need a transforming fighter? It was well known that the aliens were warriors, but there was one detail that was kept from the public. In a top-secret debriefing, we were informed that evidence from the crash indicated the aliens were 40-foot-tall giants. The RDF developed the Veritech fighter to fight the aliens on their own terms. It would mean the difference between survival and extinction. After my training, I was stationed with the carrier Prometheus on Macross Island.
I was their
On the day the
professional
final
fireworks
construction
shooter.
of the SDF-1 was completed, the entire city prepared to celebrate. That was when the Zentradi arrived. The SDF-1
It kind of
wanted
is, isn't
them,
it?
And they were determined.
They're
to take
basically
it back.
telling the entire first episode for people who hadn't seen the show, I guess. The thing is if you're a Robotech fan, this actually is really good.
By alien invaders in Sector 412. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All forces proceed in battle formation.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing. Destroy all targets. We've got to cut them off before they reach Macross City. I'm on my way, Roy. Wolf Squadron, move to intercept invaders at Zone 428. Traffic's pretty heavy out here, so...
I also like that they kept to a lot of the,
Try to keep each other covered.
they kept to a lot of the the actual dialogue in the series.
Next time, try aiming.
Ow!
That's right, Jack the Giant Killer.
Do a barrel roll! Oh, you're around here. There you are.
Not bad for a rookie. Stay glued to that radar. This island is still crawling with bogeys. Rookie? I'm gonna make you eat those words. Skull Leader calling Wolf 10. We've got more enemy readings in your area. They're heading for those Sea Sergeant helicopters. Get out there and intercept them. I'm on it.
Where are you, Wolf 10?
Working on it.
We're under heavy fire.
Well, where are you?
Skull later to crew. You guys head back to the Prometheus. I've got some business to
Tell
take
me
care
where
of
you
in
are
town.
and I will go.
SDF-1 control to Wolf Squadron. As soon as you are refueled and rearmed, proceed to Macross City to defend assigned sectors.
That was a lot of flailing around, but it was a lot of fun flailing around. Hey, 16.6 hit accuracy. Great. Okay, so let's move on to our last couple of games. I didn't expect to spend so much time in the training. But now I want to play this some more. Maybe after the stream. Maybe during this. Maybe after the next stream. How's that for repeating music, then? Ah! I lost the disc. Come here, disc. Yes, you did just hear Melanie. Auntie M. Haven't heard from her in a while. Should say hi. Next game. That's the nice thing about these streams is that they make me excited to play the games again. And then after this, we'll do either Galactic Wrestling, or if it's really super short, because it's a demo, we might do yet another port of Mortal Kombat 2, which I have for the PlayStation 2. Is a memory card required for this game? I think so.
Mortal Kombat has always been, and always will be. For millennia, the forces of good and evil have been locked in eternal battle over the control of Earthrealm. Some seek to use the tournament to destroy all that is good. Others seek vengeance, power, or eternal life.
Some just want a good sandwich with lots of mayo and some rye bread and ooh, so good, so good.
For many years. But there is concern that Earth is once again in peril. And this time, the threat of evil has two faces. It is now known that the sorcerer Quan Chi has escaped from the Netherrealm. Since his escape, Quan Chi has unlocked the secret of the ancient runestone, discovered the ancient undefeatable army of the long-forgotten Dragon King, and most disturbing of all, formed an alliance with one of our deadliest enemies, Shang Tsung. With their combined strength, they plotted to overpower the only two beings who could prevent their total domination of the two realms.
Yeah, this is actually where I started to lose Mortal Kombat. I never finished this game, ever. In fact, I never even got to Shao Kahn.
In a false show of allegiance,
It essentially turned into Tekken for me, and I couldn't play it all that well.
They then traveled to
And
Earth
I was given
by
Deception
way
by
of
a
mystical
friend.
portal.
I genuinely didn't want to pick up Deception, but he gave it to me as a gift simply for like
There, they confronted Earth's
the
mightiest warrior and
the Mario
champion
Kart version of Mortal Kombat and the maybe we should have played that Mario Kart version of Mortal Kombat and the Tetris version of Mortal Kombat.
Earthrealm's greatest warrior.
And then I got Armageddon, and I've never cracked the case on that. In fact, I only picked up Armageddon because it was free from
Quan
work.
Chi's assistance, he achieved this goal.
Oh, that's not good.
Liu Kang is dead.
This is actually when I started getting out of Mortal Kombat. I just kind of picked up the other ones out of loyalty for a while, and even then I just kind of stopped.
Souls of conquered warriors.
Again, I picked up 9 because people kept saying it was really, really good, and it was. But then, like, 10 and 11 just never really got into those.
Means to conquer Outworld and eventually Earthrealm.
It's not the same game I remember, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of it.
That's
That's why I have, like, 12 copies of Mortal Kombat 2 and
no longer stand
an unused copy of Armageddon.
Watch this evil consume the world. I have relinquished
The lore
my
is really
status
good.
as Elder
The lore has
God
gotten
to return
super deep.
to Earth and lead you all to battle against our old adversaries. We must act now. We must stop this deadly alliance.
I wonder if the Tekken style gameplay will work on this. First, I need to do a thing, so I will be right back. I wonder. Oh, I need to make a profile. I'll be right back. I was hoping that the Cooking with Scorpion was available, but it's not because I didn't put my memory card in. And I don't even think my memory card actually has a Mortal Kombat profile anymore. I'll be right back.
Mortal Kombat has always been and always will be. For millennia, the forces of good and evil have been locked in eternal battle over the control of Earthrealm. Some seek to use the tournament to destroy all that is good. Others seek vengeance, power, or eternal life. Time after time, each individual threat has been vanquished, and Earthrealm has enjoyed relative peace for many years. But there is concern that Earth is once again in peril. And this time, the threat of evil has 2 faces. It is now known that the sorcerer Quan Chi has escaped from the Netherrealm.
You know, I probably should have put in the Galactic Wrestling
Quan
one
Chi
first,
has unlocked the
considering all
secret of the ancient runes.
taking a break and filling up my soda and
Discovered the
everything.
ancient undefeatable
So we don't even
army
know if that
of
was
the
gonna
long
last very
forgotten
long.
Dragon King. And most disturbing of all,
I think that game was
formed an alliance
Demons,
with one of our
honestly.
deadliest enemies,
Do you remember how you
Shang
picked that one up? Because it's a demo and it specifically says, "Don't sell me." Then again, I have a whole bunch of demo stuff too, so... Oh, well that explains it all. Attack 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Yeah. Alright. No. The Galactic Wrestling with Muscle? I think that's one of your games, isn't it? One of your old games? Oh no, not this, but the Galactic Wrestling. Oh right, I gotta unlock everyone. I can't play with Katana right off the bat. Alignment, good. She goes and takes her car to the mechanic as often as she can. Forgot how much I did like the music for this, though. It's very mid-90s. Late 90s. I do like the presentation for this game. So let's see if the Tekken just jam on the buttons things works for this. Always hated that fallback.
Round 2. Fight!
Meow meow.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, there's a block button here, isn't there?
Sunya wins. Round 2. Fight!
It might be that wrestling game might be something I just inherited. I inherit a lot of games from people who are just like, she really didn't like that Taiko drummer. I was about to kick him. I inherit so many games these days now.
Sunya wins.
Hello. I hope you're enjoying the game. We are the Deadly Alliance.
Round
Thanks for playing.
1. Fight! Sunya wins.
My thumb hurts from this D-pad.
Fight!
So the Tekken strategy seems to be working in this game too. I love that the drunken fighter in this is named Borracho, which is Spanish borracho for drunk guy.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Wins.
I do not know the fatalities in this one.
Round 1. Fight!
Ow!
Round 2. Fight!
That is something I still love to this day about Mortal Kombat, even with like Mortal Kombat 11. There is a definite like sense of humor in this game. We're not taking it too seriously.
Round 3. Fight!
Ow. Oh, that's why he was so evil. He wanted to do a... I need that! Don't take that out. I need that for, like, life.
Fatality.
Oh. Wow, it's almost 7, so no, we'll probably pass on this one. It's a very... I can see why it's a very stylish game, but it's not Mortal
has
Kombat.
always been and always will be. For millennia.
Last game.
Forces of good and evil
We'll try the Galactic
locked in
Wrestling one.
eternal
If it
battle
doesn't
over the control
work,
of Earthrealm.
maybe we'll do
Some
Mortal
seem
Kombat
to
2 for the
determine-
PlayStation 2. I know that I have that. Also, I had trouble loading this one too not too long ago. So I'm not sure if it'll work. You gonna load? You gonna load? You gonna load? No, you're not. Let's try it again. Gonna read it this time? It's trying. It's trying. What's weird is that this game doesn't actually... I got it to load once. There's nothing wrong with the disc that I can tell, but it's also dyed blue. So it might have some disc rot that I can't see. But I managed to get it to load once. We'll try it again, and if not, we'll do Mortal Kombat 2 for the PlayStation 2. Sure. Because what's a Jenn stream without Mortal Kombat 2 for some port? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? No, it's not. It might have some disc rot that I can't see, but otherwise the plastic on it looks flawless. We'll try Mortal Kombat 2. Or, you know, we might actually, if you want, there's actually a whole bunch of games in this. It's Midway Arcade Treasures 2. We'll play Mortal Kombat 2, but if you see another game you want to see played, we'll just go down the list and see if you want to see something else. I'm surprised. I got that thing to work last night, but it's not working today. But it took me, like, I had to sit there and scrub the disc multiple times for it to actually get red. You know what I could do? Next week's stream is going to be the GameCube. I do have the Game Boy adapter for the GameCube, and I could play Mortal Kombat 2 for the Game Boy, which I do actually have. So, we have, for the last game, which we'll play for like 15 minutes, APB Arch Rivals Championship Sprint Cyberball 2072 Gauntlet 2 Hard Driving, which is the slowest version of hard driving I've ever seen. Cosmic Cruiser MK2 Arcade Perfect. MK3 Arcade Perfect. Narc Pit Fighter Primal Rage. Rampage. Spy Hunter 2. Timber. Total Carnage and Wacko. Wizard of War. Xenophobe. Zybots. MK2 or something else? Ooh, what's bonus? Video. Oh, man.
Mortal Kombat 2. More characters. 3 times more images. More secret moves. More battlegrounds. More hidden surprises.
Somebody get me a lozenge! Snap into a Slim Jim! Oh yeah!
DCS sound.
These are the 12 combatants. Each possesses an array of special strengths. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Johnny Cage, Reptile, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung, Kitana, Jax, Melina, Barry,
It's really weird, because I've always called her Mylena. And the announcer, if you listen, says Malina. And at other places, the announcers will say Milena, which is really weird.
All in your corner. Mortal Kombat 1 has started an unstoppable global fire. And notoriety has fanned the flames.
Oh, yeah!
The world's players have embraced these characters, and they're begging us for more. Never before has a game been so perfectly poised for such massive success. What was a roaring blaze will now become a raging inferno.
You know, because I had the ear of a lot of people at Midway during this time, I got a lot of these like little special bits. And it's amazing how much they push the whole, you'll make profits off of this. Mortal Kombat will give you fatalities when it comes to sales. It was really weird hearing all that. What the heck. No, don't play the video. Just watch the video. Bring back Lozenge Guy. He's a playable character in later combat games. Yeah, we'll play this till we die, and then we'll call the stream over. Why not? It's not an oldie but moldy stream unless we play Mortal Kombat somewhere. I just noticed my Dreamcast is sitting very precariously over there, and I need to fix that when we're done here. This one is arcade perfect, except for you can't press the start button in the middle of games for some of the special stuff. I think someone actually managed to put a GameShark code out there that moved the start button to select so that you could actually... Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. See, I can't random, because it brings up the pause menu. Kid Thunder?
Round one, fight.
I don't remember how I found out you can do this the first round, where you can just sit there and uppercut them. Over and over again. Only works on the first round.
Fight.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Finish him. Fatality.
Oh, and MK2 for the Game Boy. You're absolutely right, Spectre. That was actually a very playable version of the game. He's being a jerk. He's going to toss me up into the rafters.
Kitano wins. Round 3, fight.
Oh, my controller's stuck. It got stuck in the down position. Oh! Oh. Yeah, my controller got stuck.
Round one, fight.
Oh, she won.
Round two, fight.
She's gonna do a fatality on me. She's being too forward. She's gonna do something. No, she's not. Usually when they get that evil, there's something going on there. All right, one more and then we're done.
Fight. Melina wins. Round two, fight. Finish him. Melina.
That's for being a jerk.
Babality. Round one, fight. Melina wins. Round two, fight.
That is also for being a jerk.
Babality. Round one, fight.
Actually, you know, when she drops from the ceiling, she should take damage for hitting his hat.
Melina wins. Round two, fight. Lao wins. Round three, fight. Finish him. Melina wins. Friendship. Friendship. Round one, fight. Jax wins. Round two, fight.
Wow, I don't have the reflexes I used to. Down the pit I go. Yeah.
Jax wins. Fatality.
Alright. That's it. We're done. So thanks for stopping by today. We've got another stream next Sunday that is going to be the... oh, music went weird there for a second. It's going to be the GameCube. Let's check this. Sorry that Galactic Wrestling didn't work out, but I should probably make a copy of that. There's not going to be a vote for next week. Next week's videos. Or next week's videos. Next week's games. Mainly because what we got going next week is... Brain froze for a second there. My brain just stopped working altogether. Not sure why. Let's start that over from scratch. So, next week's video... See, there we go again. Next week's video. Next week's stream, next week's games are going to be the Nintendo GameCube. The GameCube, I only have 2 games for it. So, and 3 if you count the Game Boy adapter. So I might actually put that in there as choices as well, or Game Boy games. Yeah, let's do that, because otherwise it's just going to be Metroid and Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. Let's go ahead and throw the Game Boy stuff in the mix too, and we'll vote on that. So yeah, we will have a vote after all for next week then. So keep an eye out for that. I might also start putting some things on the votes about what we can do better, what we can do worse. Better times to stream for people. Just find out when you want to be here, when you don't want to be here, when you can be here, what you want to see in a continuing stream series. So let me know, because really, I'm having fun with this, and I'd like for y'all to have fun with it too. And that's kind of it. So keep an eye out for the streams. Thanks for stopping by. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, or psych and subscribe, or do the things that press the buttons you gotta, press the little thingies with the stuff in the junk, if you want. I'm not really all that big into self-promotion. I'm just not a huge fan of it. But yeah, if you want to watch, do the thing to make other people watch. And we'll see you next week, same time, same channel. And we'll do the GameCube / possibly Game Boy games. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good one.